Hello guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Dar34 and this is episode 3 of Hogwarts Legacy. Let's continue our playthrough. Alright, so we finished getting all our supplies from Hogsmeade. So now we're gonna meet Natty at the town circle. Let me... Okay. Let's go. Oh.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Uh-oh. A troll? Stupefy! Bombarda!
Brought away from the building! Away from the village!
There's another one? Oh. Alright, here we go.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at him! We have to wear him down! Defend!
Was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Oh, nice.
Look out!
Ooh! It's close. Expelliarmus.
He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Ooh! Oh. Ow.
Arrest the momentum!
Let's go. Wow. Nice. We won.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you.
Singer.
Again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Alright, cool. Excuse me. There's a spell for that.
Reparo.
That's one.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Wow.
Accio.
Cool.
Reparo.
Reparo!
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
What's this? Oh. There are two more. I hear something. Never mind.
Reparo. Good as new.
All right.
Revelio.
Is it? There's a chest inside.
We were just talking about you.
Here it is.
Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
All right. Talk.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Ooh. Compare. Right. Sell value.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Uh. All right, let's go. Excuse me. Where are we going?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
I bet. Oh. What's going on? Oh.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Wait, what about the floating page?
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
What? No, you I had
Thanks for
I had
this.
help from you.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Yeah, fuck you!
I
Fuck
said,
you!
My friend is busy.
That's right.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
Yeah, it's
Can't
a lot better
drink
now.
butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that
quests-
now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Some quests have opened up. Can I do Revelia?
Revelio.
Keep drinking and eating. I can't talk to her. Alright, I'll go outside now. Bye, guys. It's already nighttime.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Alright. Common room. Select the common room. Reparo. Alright, nice. Yeah. Ooh. New mail. Ooh, okay. New quest?
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I like that. Okay. Are there any other quests that we can do? Okay. Sure. Let's do this one then. No assignments. Where's everyone else? I know I could probably fast travel there, but I do want to explore more of Hogwarts anyways, so I enjoy it. Hey. These.
Revelio.
Special knack! It's tormenting Professor Black!
What the?
Revelio. Levioso.
Wait.
Lumos.
There it is.
Revelio.
Oh. I do see something here. What?
Lumos.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, fly. Alright.
Revelio.
Wait. Not yet. What's this here? Another code?
Lumos. Revelio.
Hmm. 11, 14. There's an owl. I still don't understand here. I will figure that out later. What's this here?
Lumos.
Oh, sorry.
Levioso!
Ever so picturesque.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet. I'm too afraid to venture out alone.
All right, cool. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay. What the? Oh, I can't jump off. Okay. It says here. One, two. It must be another puzzle. Okay. As much as I want to figure them out, but I don't want to waste any more time, so I'll do it later.
Revelio.
Nothing. Alright. Alright, we're almost there. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Loading. Loading screens. Okay. Been here before. Oh, hey.
Revelio. Levioso. Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
Must be over here. Oh, chess. Oh, get it. Alright.
Revelio.
That's it.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
Hello, Scarlet Pokemon.
It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
We're doing well.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
That's right.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Okay. I'm doing well. How about you? Man, this game is so great. I love it. I really enjoy this game so far. Like, damn. And yeah, this character kind of looks like me. We have an Asian male lead in this game. What I'm playing on? I'm playing on the PS4. I don't have a PS5. Okay. Let's see what quests we can't do. Ooh. You must learn the fire making charm. I do want to do this one. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Okay. So we'll do his assignment then. What's this? Okay. Professor Hecat's assignments. Yeah. Have you ever played this game yet? Okay, let's go.
I should come back to this another time.
Oh, let's see. Because I haven't learned the ability yet. Nice. Oh, you're waiting for it to get on the Switch. Okay, nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think you'll really enjoy this game. This one's man, there's a lot of stuff. But I that's the intention for RPGs. Wait. Yeah. There we go. If you have enough space, yeah, right. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Dodge roll.
Always tell the first year Hufflepuffs.
Is that it? Oh. I guess I don't have that command, huh? That's weird. Here, let me find out. You've been following since June 14 of 2020. Wow. 2020? Jeez. Wow. Almost 3 years. Jeez, okay.
Hello, Zenobia. What did you need help with?
I need someone to collect my gobstones that have been hidden in very high places all over the school.
Accio!
I was thinking of Accio, but I don't know. That is awesome. Man, wow. Jeez, it's been a long ass time. Oh, there's Hecat. Hey, there's a page. There's a page. Look. Watch this.
Revelio.
There it is.
I believe we have some
Yes.
to discuss.
Revelio. Oh, that's right. I can collect challenge, I think. I think it was... Yes. I got some new gloves. What is this? New glasses? Yeah. Okay. So we can go to the gear section. I guess I don't. Anyway. Oh, never mind. Headwear. Nope. What if I can change? Oh. I don't have a broom yet. Okay. Alright. That's right. It did start with My Sims. Wow. The very first game. Man, I miss playing My Sims. I want to get back into it, speedrun it, but it takes a while. It takes a time. It takes a lot of time. Because I want to play the new games, right? But one day I will come back to My Sims. So one day. All right, Hecat.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Right. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Okay, sure.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I am affiliated and... Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. I started streaming since 2 weeks ago. Now I'm getting...
Seems
I'm
crossed
getting more
wands
consistent.
isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Cross wands. Okay. Alright. So here we can
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
Oh, I've never been here before. Okay. But yeah, it is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you're still here with me. Even though it's been a long ass time. One is
Revelio.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Appreciate it. Alright, so here. Whoa! My gosh, she scared me. Okay. So in this game, there is fast travel. You can fast travel to other specific parts of Hogwarts, but I'm still new.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones.
There it is.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's Gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
It's square. Okay, okay. It was Accio. Yeah, I got jump scared. So we're gonna go and duel. We're gonna wait a minute. What's this?
Revelio.
I thought I found something. Oh, I need to go to that courtyard and get that Gobstone. Okay, I'll do that later. Oh. Never mind.
Another selection for you all.
Another selection for you all, mate. Clock tower. That's right, I'm fucking Darwin David here. That's my first and last name, mate. It is not David Darwin, it's fucking Darwin David. Whee! I know. Special rewards will unlock as you progress field guide challenges. Visit the challenges menu to reveal your challenge progress and collect 2 rewards. Okay. Okay, watch this. Alright.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Glad you're back.
Wait. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan. Okay.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
Okay.
Ready to have a try now?
Yes.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands.
All my
If
spells.
you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
All my spells. Accio.
Accio.
Nice.
Good one!
Levioso.
Nicely done!
Levioso. Accio.
That's it!
Okay.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Okay. Now we're gonna win 2 rounds of cross wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Sure. Yes.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
What,
Apologies in advance.
There's 3 of them. This is not fair. Oh man. Break through violet shields with 4 spells. I don't have a 4th spell though. Or Accio. Okay, I can do Accio. Okay. Not done yet. Okay. Ah.
What to do?
3 versus 2? You cannot defeat
Bravo.
us.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Alright, cool.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
What's this? Nice.
Assignment's all finished.
Alright. Let's use the Flue Flames. We did it! We're so good at this game. Hoya! I want to go to the courtyard. The Great Hall. Yes. No, I want to travel there. Okay. Man, this game is easy. 3 versus 2. Ah, they can't handle us. We're so good at this game. So, what are your plans for the Memorial Weekend? What will you be doing? I don't know what I will be doing. I got to finish recording the audio for a music video with my friend. So, yeah. You'll be sleeping? Nice. But yeah, I just got done beatboxing for today. So I'm just relaxing as well. Yeah. I hope so too.
Revelio.
I got lucky. This is the school grounds. I do want to go to the courtyard. Let's see. I need to track my quests. So I'm level 6 already. Wow. Okay. Where is the nearest? Hold on. Here. We can go over here. We can go here. I've been releasing bangers. Oh, thank you. I work hard. Woo! Who are you?
Oi, can you help me?
Yes, Arthur.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
I'm heading there right now.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Okay. Sure. What? Somewhere around here. Alright. I'll see you soon. I'll be playing more of this game, so yeah. Alright. Have a great night. Good night.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
It's right here. Somewhere around here.
Revelio.
Wait. You. I see you. Hold on. Let me go back. A dragon fountain. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll do the second one later.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you, and
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear
Hecat.
it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Nice. Incendio. Got it.
Good.
Probably don't need it limos right now, so oh. A sign. Okay. Its range is short. Okay.
Incendio.
Nice. Oh.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Reparo.
Okay. Cool. Wait. Oh, wait.
Revelio.
Never mind. Nice. Yes. Oh yeah.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's Gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's Gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Incendio.
Incendio!
What's this here?
Keeping well, I hope.
Okay, I see. Let's go. Almost there.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
I believe it's somewhere over here, right? Sorry. Wait. Damn it.
It was brilliant how you defeated Sallow.
Oh, thank you. Wait. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo.
What is that? Already here.
What are you up to now?
What? Who told me? Who asked me that? Oh, chest.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio!
Something Professor Shah is hard to read, but I find her as easy to read as
Revelio.
There's no patience for time wasting.
Okay.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay. I don't think I can,
Incendio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Oh.
Accio.
Alright, it's 4. I'll definitely come back here later. Alright, 2 more. Is it already nighttime? What was there? Whoa, that was weird. Down somewhere here.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, somewhere around here.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Up. Found one.
Accio! Just one more gobstone.
More gobstone. Already here? Oh.
Accio!
There it is.
That's
Let's
the
go.
last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Alright. I'll visit you later. I'll just fast travel there. Here? Alright. I think it's already nighttime.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
I found them.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Alright, nice. Okay, so was oh, that's it. Okay, so next swap is the courtyard. A dragon fountain. Tree in the background. In a courtyard. Wait. It is nighttime. There we go. Somewhere around here.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Is that it?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Who are you?
Revelio. Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about.
Nope.
Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle.
Oh,
if
okay.
you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Alright, so we're here.
Revelio.
Oh. Wait, what? I should look for stairwell going up. I gotta exit the courtyard, but I need to look a stairwell going up. Where do I exit the courtyard? Here? No path. Damn. This? No. Maybe this?
The stairwell looks promising.
Yep.
I used to like transfiguration.
Revelio.
Seems to be getting awfully complicated.
Wait.
Why does the ministry require animagi?
I gotta Lumos. Where's my magic?
Seems most.
Lumos.
My mother
There it is.
I'm sure she's disappointed that I'm so terrible at it.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into a squirrel. Then I wouldn't have to worry about doing schoolwork anymore.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an old ghost last year.
Find the map.
Come out from under the bed.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Revelio.
Yeah, it's right there. So I have to go. Wait, hold on.
Accio.
There it is.
There
Whoa.
was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
What?
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's finish this quest and then we'll go to bed. I will go to bed.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
What? Whoa. Frame drop. Almost there. Okay. There he is.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery.
Nice.
Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
All right. Cool. All right. What's this? Oh, it's the codes again. Okay. So I kind of want to put that gear on. Well, is it this one? Yes. Like that, yes. Okay. All right. Let's save our game. Okay. I'm done for today. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.